Put your hand together and welcome Mr. Risa.
This story is about an eagle that was raised in a barnyard. It could be presented through, it's a book that I've written, the book is outside. It could be presented through any culture. But because we're in America, we felt that the best culture to present it would be the Native American culture. This is our debut, and we've all joined together to share something special with you. So open your heart and receive it. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's right. It's true. Bald eagles are monogamous and mate for life. A bald eagle will only select another mate if its faithful companion should die. They build large nests called eyries at the top of tall, sturdy trees. The nests become larger as the eagles return to breed and add new nesting materials year after year. Bald eagles make their new nest an average of 12 feet deep and 5 feet across. Eventually, some nests reach sizes of more than 10 feet wide and can weigh several tons. When a nest is destroyed by natural causes, it is often rebuilt nearby. Nests are lined with twigs, soft mosses, grasses, and feathers. The female lays 1 to 3 eggs annually in the springtime, which hatch after about 35 days of incubation. Hunting, egg incubation, nest watch, eaglet feeding, and eaglet brooding duties are shared by both parents until the young are strong enough to fly at about 12 weeks of age. Eaglets are full size at 12 weeks of age. Only about 50% of eaglets hatch survive the first year.
Listen, my children, as I tell you a story about an eagle. Once upon a time, in the land where the flute sings with the wind and the drum beats to the heartbeat of life, there lived 2 eagles. 2 eagles returned to the mountain of hope to make a nest. Soon, Father and Mother Eagle took turns sitting quietly on their 3 eggs, keeping them warm from the harsh weather and cool from the hot sun. Suddenly, a great thunderstorm came with a great wind and terrible darkness. The storm blew right through the nest, surprising Father and Mother Eagle. Though the eagles had braced themselves and their nest from the storm, somehow one lonely egg fell from the nest. Merciful Creator watched as Lonely Egg fell so far. He allowed that tree with its soft leaves to break Lonely Egg's fall. For a moment, Lonely Egg was safe. After the storm left, Lonely Egg could not be found. father and mother eagle searched, but he was nowhere to be found. Then one last wind came, and Lonely Egg fell again, only to roll onto the soft grass and land next to a rock. Young shepherd, son of father farmer, was tending his sheep like he did every day. The thunderstorm had stopped. Young shepherd quickly gathered his sheep and took them to the livestock crib. Young shepherd counted his sheep, concerned that he may have lost some baby lambs in the storm. They were all safe. Young shepherd learned well from his uncle how to keep the flock together and safe during a storm. Young shepherd would return in the morning early, for now he hurried home knowing that a warm meal was waiting, prepared for him by his mother. As young shepherd ran past the fearful mountain of hope, he looked up. It was such a tall mountain that the clouds would cover the top. Oops! Young shepherd tripped over a rock. What was this? Young shepherd picked up Lonely Egg and carried it home in his hand, trying to keep it warm. Young shepherd went to the chicken yard and found the biggest chicken.
I am mother chicken, I am. When the ravens all see me, they scram. And what does it matter if all ravens scatter? I am Mother Chicken, I am. I am Mother Chicken, I am. When the ravens all see me, they scram. But what does it matter if all ravens scatter? I am Mother Chicken, I am. Yes, 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 yes. We birds of a feather, we all flock together. I am Mother Chicken, I am. I am Mother Chicken, I am. When the ravens all see me, they scram. But what does it matter if all ravens scatter? I am Mother Chicken, I am. I am Mother Chicken.
She is Mother Chicken.
I am Mother Chicken.
She is Mother Chicken.
I am Mother Chicken.
She is Mother Chicken.
I am Mother Chicken, I am.
Please, Mother Chicken, you have room for one more. Take this egg and raise it. You know what to do. Mother Chicken squawked as young Shepherd quickly put Lonely Egg under her. Lonely Egg was very big compared to the other eggs she had hatched. But Mother Chicken loved young Shepherd and sat on Lonely Egg for a long time. All of Mother Chicken's eggs had hatched. Baby chicks ran everywhere. Brother and Sister Chicken asked about Lonely Egg. Why is Lonely Egg still sleeping? Wake him up, Mother Chicken. Run and play. Leave your brother alone. His time will come. His time will come, said Mother Chicken. 6 days later, Lonely Egg still had not hatched. Finally, on the 7th day, Lonely Egg violently shook and rocked back and forth. Mother Chicken was startled. A large beak broke through the shell. Then a gray, furry head popped out. This is not the same color as my other baby chicks. It is so strong and big, said Mother Chicken. Lonely Egg rocked back and forth until finally all of the shell was off and a baby eaglet lay on the ground. Come and play with us. Come and play. We can eat grain and chase the other baby chicks, said Brother and Sister Chicken. Mother Chicken quickly replied, leave him alone. He will come when he is ready. Lonely Egg lay in the nest, and Mother Chicken kept him warm. Merciful Creator told Mother Chicken to give Lonely Egg worms and not grain like the other chicks. Lonely Egg could not run and play with the other baby chicks. He was so big and clumsy that when Brother and Sister Chicken would run fast, he would trip over his big talons. As Lonely Egg grew, the other chickens noticed his size and laughed at him. One stern look from Mother Chicken's eye would silence all of them. Soon, all of the barn animals accepted Lonely Egg, even though he was so large and did not eat grain like the other chickens. Weeks passed by, and Lonely Egg grew larger and stronger than his brothers and sisters. Ravens and other animals were afraid of him and would not come around to steal the chickens. The chickens named Lonely Egg Casaq, or Hope, because as long as he was there, they knew they would be safe. Merciful Creator allowed the story of the large eagle that lived with the chickens to come to Mountain Range of Hope, where many eagles fly. 3 eagles, Wisda, Dieter, and Kampa, were elected by the Eagle clan to fly to Father Farmer's chicken yard to see this large bird. When they arrived, they were shocked. How can this be? An eagle with his head down and scratching for food like a chicken, said Wisda. How did this eagle get here? Asked Dieter. Could this be the egg that dropped from Mountain of Hope many years ago? Wondered Kampa. Wisda, Dieter, and Kampa watched from a distance. They shook their heads in disbelief to see Merciful Creator's powerful eagle, Casaq, who did not know who he was, looking down to the ground, scratching for worms, just like a chicken. Wisda, Dieter, and Kampa needed to devise a plan to help Casaq realize who he was, a powerful eagle. Wisda and Kampa flew very high to the highest winds and consulted with Merciful Creator as Dieter flew around the chicken yard and watched Casaq closely. Dieter's shadow fell across Casaq and all of the chickens in the yard. The chickens ran for cover. They were afraid a raven was coming to take one of them away. Casaq was fighting with a worm and did not notice the shadow because his head was always down. Dieter dropped to the ground next to Casaq. Dieter spoke to Casaq, but Casaq was afraid and ran behind Mother Chicken. Mother Chicken trembled with fear too when she saw Dieter, but determined she would give her life to protect Casaq. Dieter said with a strong and powerful voice, Mother Chicken, tell Casaq who he is. I will return soon and teach him to fly. Then the shadow left. Mother Chicken told Casaq the story as she had heard it from young Shepherd when he told Father Farmer. She told him he was found at the bottom of Mountain of Hope, and that the next time Dieter came for him, he must not be afraid, but go with him. Mother Chicken told Casaq he was not a chicken, but an eagle. Casaq was sad and afraid, but all of the chickens cooed Casaq, encouraging him to go with Dieter. They asked Casaq not to forget them. Sometime later, the shadow came again. The chickens ran for cover. Again, Casaq had his head down and did not notice the shadow. Wisda, Dieter, and Kampa flew over Casaq, and all at once, without warning, dove for Casaq. Together, they lifted this great bird into the sky. The 3 eagles carried Casaq up, up, up toward the clouds. He was so afraid. Then, when they were high enough, they let Casaq go. Casaq fell. He seemed to remember this feeling. He did not like it. Casaq was terrified. The three eagles flew next to Casaq. "Open your wings," Dieter instructed. "Do not be afraid," shouted Kampa. "You are an eagle," cried Wisda. Right before Casaq hit the ground, the three eagles caught him with their strong wings and carried him even higher. Wisda said, "Watch us and do what we do." Again, they dropped Casaq. In his life, Casaq lifted his head and saw the other eagles fly. Casaq stretched out his wings and flapped them. "I'm flying!" He broke his own fall and landed safely but roughly. Wisda, Dieter, and Kampa landed next to him. "From now on, hold your head up, look around you, and learn," encouraged Dieter. "Flap your wings every day so that you may become strong and outfly the strongest storm," explained Kampa. "We will return," said Wisda. When Casaq returned to the chicken yard, he was very excited. "I'm an eagle," Casaq said proudly. Soon, Casaq became arrogant with Mother Chicken and the other farm animals. One day, as Casaq boasted about who he was, all the animals ignored him, and a large shadow swooped down and took Sister Chicken. All of the chickens squawked in horror. "Return, Sister Chicken, you evil Mr. Raven. Return, Sister Chicken." Casaq had not noticed the shadow because in his arrogance, all he could notice was himself. When Casaq heard the cry of the chickens, he shook himself and flew after Mr. Raven, startling Mr. Raven and making him drop Sister Chicken. After placing Sister Chicken on the ground safely, Casaq apologized for his arrogance. He had forgotten to keep his head up and look around and learn. Had he kept his focus, Mr. Raven would not have been able to take Sister Chicken. Casaq carefully watched the chicken yard daily. Some time had passed, and Casaq heard a screech that was familiar to him. Casaq looked up and saw Dieter calling to him. Casaq flew to Dieter, and together the powerful eagles flew very high. Dieter taught Casaq how to fly through the storm. He taught Casaq how to hunt and how to fight. After several days, Dieter left, and Wisda taught Casaq when and how to fly above the storm. He taught Casaq about merciful Creator and the dangers of arrogance and pride. Wisda showed Casaq the mountain range of hope. Wisda then took Casaq to the highest mountain and told him to rest and feed. they would return soon. On a calm day, Campa came and flew quietly with Casaq. "I must show you some things," said Campa. "This is the mountain of hope. You were born here. During a terrible storm, a strange wind took you as lonely egg, and you fell from this mountain. But merciful Creator allowed this tree to catch you. Young shepherd, who is now a man, took you and put you under Mother Chicken. The merciful Creator did not allow Father Farmer to destroy you when he found you among his chickens. Instead, Father Farmer had compassion when he saw Mother Chicken caring for you. He realized you would not harm his chickens. When merciful Creator shows mercy on you, Casaq, do not forget those he used to help you in your greatest time of need." The time had come when his friends would leave him. He thanked them for their patience and kindness. He promised them he would return to the mountain range of hope to live one day. Casaq flew to Father Farmer's chicken yard. He thanked Brother and Sister Chicken. He flew to Young Shepherd's flock and thanked Young Shepherd for his kindness. Casaq warned the ravens to find other places to eat. By doing this, he showed gratitude to old Father Farmer. The days grew warmer, and Casaq felt the call of spring.
Take from us, oh Lord, what is not of you. As we rise, our prayer is our dance. As we rise, our prayer is our dance. We dance before your holy throne. We dance for you alone. You gave your life and made us one. We sing this song of love for you. With all we have, we sing this song of love for you.
Casaq told Mother Chicken that he would fly far away and he would not return this time. Mother Chicken wiped away a tear and blessed Casaq. With this blessing, when the eagle lifts up his head and realizes who merciful Creator has made him to be, and when the eagle is willing to forgive Mother Storm, Sister Wind, and Brother Circumstance who brought him low, then merciful Creator will smile on the eagle and restore his strength, and will give him the power of his spirit. He will use the eagle to bring his pleasure to the earth. Then and only then will you, Casaq, be able to mount up with wings as eagles. Casaq flapped his wings, and flying high in the sky, he sang a new song with all of his heart. I forgive you, he sang to the wind. I am free now, he sang to himself. I can fly to the heartbeat of life.
I forgive you, I forgive
you. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. Mother storm and sister wind and brother circumstance, I forgive you. 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 Hey ya, 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 hey ya. I forgive you. 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 Mother storm and sister wind and brother circumstance, I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. Hey ya, 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 hey ya. I forgive you. I forgive you.
Casaq, go, and do not forget where you came from. Now you will fly with wisdom, determination, compassion, and mercy. Yes, Casaq, it is your time.
Hey,